When Elizabeth became Queen of England at the age of 25, her authority and legitimacy were questionable. To help legitimize her rule, the Queen carefully crafted her image and cultivated the love of the people. She was known as the Virgin Queen, married to her people. It is important to remember that before the modern age, art and paintings and plays by traveling bands were as much a stimulation as some common people received in a lifetime. Perhaps the most famous portrait of Elizabeth's use of propaganda is the Armada portrait. The painting serves to show the importance of symbolism not just for Elizabeth, but throughout Europe. This depicts Elizabeth after the English victory over the Spanish Armada that had hoped to restore Catholics to power in England. Note the windows above Elizabeth depicting before and after the battle. Symbolism is also very heavy in this portrayal, representing Elizabeth's divine power. Note that she faces towards the sun with her back turned to the darkness, representing the light of God and shunning sin. The sun is then radiated down her white dress and shone upon England, upon which Elizabeth stood. The pearls around her neck show the New World colonies as well as her wealth. The clothing used in this image by Elizabeth are a representation of her self-identification as the Virgin Queen, by association with Tuccia, the Roman Vestal Virgin, who proved her virginity by carrying water in a sieve. Thus, Elizabeth cultivated her image of purity to strengthen her claim over the throne and moved away from marriage, especially in her later years. One thing well known for Shakespeare and his plays were that Elizabeth was a huge patroner and supporter of the arts, especially drama. Elizabeth I devoted her time mostly to the study of the ancient arts, and she also loved the theater arts, especially when Shakespeare would reinvent classical tragedies to something more towards her liking. He had a laudable eulogy for Queen Elizabeth and had an unwavering opinion of her supremacy. The naming of the territories in North America as Virginia goes to show the lasting legacy of Elizabeth, established through her use of propaganda to court goodwill of her subjects, and shows that even after death she was still thought of. As in honor of the Virgin Queen and beloved by the people, her power extends to the New World.